What's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome to another, well, welcome to another Graveyard Shift Gaming, or basically, basically in this series known as Graveyard Visit. Now, today we're going to be revisiting Need for Speed 2015. Now, for those that don't know, Need for Speed 2015 was not only one of the 3 games I got when I got my PS4, but it was also one of the first ever things I did as content. So literally, like for example, um, and not to mention, all has changed back then. By then, in fact, pretty sure I remember correctly. And see, like literally a couple years ago when 2015 was still a thing and Payback wasn't out, I actually did a let's play of this, and also did a Road to GT Sport slash Need for Speed Payback because of well, basically the thing that most basically anybody would have done in the first place. But at the same time, it's actually not that bad. The only difference is um that I did a let's play of this and I did a series on this. So not I'm not kidding when I say this, but it has gone a long but it has I have been playing this game since 2016 and not 2016, 2015, my mistake. And I'm like, man, this is by far the most, yes, the game is sort of broken with the physics and all, but it actually wasn't that bad. You gotta be kidding me. This is, I literally just logged in. Come on. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Just hoping I can actually get into a lobby so that way, it'll do some good. But then again, in terms of the Need for Speed lobby lately, like I'm not like I will be there like what like for like I think it will be like around like what 20 to 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden I see, oh, the server you're in is about to shut down. I'm like, what is going on here? And I hope it's not just me because like I know my internet will I already know when my internet's about to lag, but at least I know what I'm doing. But other than that, um, so my goal for today in this game is to reach, and I'm not kidding when I say this. My goal for this is to reach 250 grand. Now, you're wondering, 250 grand? Really? Like, like that's literally little to nothing compared to like people with millions of dollars in this game. Like, well, to me, 250 grand can actually buy you, can actually have you buy any car you want. Because for me, the cheapest, it, but for me, the highest amount of money you can actually, let's see, the most expensive car in this game for me is the Beck Customs costing 202 grand. And yes, I still have, um, yes, I still have all the cars that I did from my very own show, except for this car. I was, now, here's a fun fact. This car right here, I was planning on giving the character, giving a character this car. But I mean, obviously, who will honestly um build a Murcielago like this? Like, who in the world would do that? Um, and for maintenance in 30 minutes. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Well, the one thing that makes no sense at all. Why do they even bother? um, Jesus Christ, it's only been like 6 minutes into the live stream, and already saying so we're going down for maintenance in 30 minutes. Ay, ay. Anyway, um, so for the most part, ay, ay. Okay. Hmm. All right. But then again, um, the cars in the game are they actually have like a bunch of like real life parts to it. So literally like Varus, Rocket Bunny, Liberty Walk, Rowell, Begriff, Voice. Actually, in fact, Mansory wasn't even a thing until Easy Payback. Heck, I'll be very lucky if I ever buy a Honda Civic for my show specifically. Um, B1 unlock recommendation. Okay. Um, Jesus Christ. Okay. Um, Yuki. Yuki. Alright, time to go to remaster. And here's the thing. I actually do like races like these. Like, no joke. Of all I like to do is drift in this game. Like, although I like going car meets every now and then, but nothing beats it more than drifting and drifting on the actual highway. And yeah, that's one of the problems. That's how it is between play routine and then payback heat. The kind of heat you don't lose points due to walls. On the other hand, you even tap the wall, you lose points. Oh my god. Cop, just leave the actual so sick. I wish I can't. Alright, it's not only the boards are in the way, but traffic's in the way too. Don't go where the cop is. Oh my god, go. Alright. Good. Okay, at least I won, but still. Alright. Oh my god. This cop just won't stop going here. That cop is all over the place. All over the place. Okay, that cop is good on purpose. What was that? I think I might as well just like wait until the cop is dead instead of carrying it. At this point, it's getting ridiculous. dude. Alright. Alright. Um. Alright. Alright. I'm right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh snap. It's been 30 some minutes. Alright. So you're wondering, what's today's racing cliche? And today's racing cliche is, well, I think I spoke about it like in the Gran Turismo live stream, but what I'm talking about today are car meets. Now, you're wondering, okay, car meets? Really? You doing like it's gonna be like a double feature between this is like a car show and a car meet? No, this is basically and it's basically what we're talking about is car meets. Now, what is a car meet? Car meet is a thing where it, I cannot speak today because I'm really exhausted. Anyway, um, right. So today I'm gonna be talking about like legit car meets. Now, for those that don't know what a car meet is when you actually have what's it called? So yeah, for the most part, a car meet is, well, essentially it's a gathering of people with their cars, and they most likely have a lot of things in common. So legit, for example, um, simple like okay, let's just say like a bunch of friends just want to hang out, right? So um they got themselves like a couple of people that that they legit know that and they're chill and they're more than likely the ones that are basically the thing that kind of stands out the most. Hmm. All right, and then car shop glow stuff. And I think this came with a diffuser. Okay, I think I'm good from. Wait. Hmm. If I want this to match, then I probably need to have a different. Wait. Hmm. This might work. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'm good from here. Um. Now, in terms of a lot of racing games that actually have like spots that a lot of people do car meets in, it's actually pretty pretty self-explanatory if you think about it. Like um, we have like not, and I'm not kidding when I say this, we have a lot, and I mean a lot of things that usually go on in terms of racing games. Unfortunately for the ones that want to legit, um, see, for the ones that want to be legit, that's pretty self-explanatory. Unfortunately, you can't even do that without, upsetting the police. Yeah, sometimes these type of car meets usually get out of hand very fast to the point where you wondering who in the world invited this guy. Like, like they, like they have this person literally is doing burnouts. He's doing donuts. Like at this point, it's like, yeah, he need to get the fuck out. Like, come on now. And not to mention, like there are also some toxic people in the car meets. So literally, like, I can like that thing, man. Yes, yep. And actually, fun fact, this game was probably the first thing I actually did for content. Is you actually check out my last play of it, and you see the Walking Fury series, you know that there are a lot of stuff that has been, well, in most cases, as far as I didn't enjoy this game, I was busy. That's fine. Oh, and actually, I need to like turn the game down a little bit because, like, even though it has been able to actually play this game, all I do know is the fact that the effects are ridiculously loud. Okay, that's a little bit better. So yeah, Need for Speed was actually not only one of the 3 games I had gotten with PS4, but yeah, this game took me a week before. It took me a week to actually beat the game. So literally, like before I started Let's Play, I was trying to think of what car I can actually use, and well, a lot of people chose the VRZ, and then well, there's 3,000. There's the ones that usually chose the Civic, then there's the one that chose the Mustang, and then there's me and everybody else that chose the Subaru BRZ as the first car. And yeah, it was kind of it was actually kind of interesting. I think on a topic about. Oh yeah. Um. Hmm. All right. Is it? Yeah, I kind of gone off topic, but yeah. So for those that are wondering, where in the world did the term karma came from? Well, instead of a car show, usually a lot of people go to me place with the cars. Wonder if I can join you. Usually this game has like 8 players. Hold on. Um, let's see. Nope, it's full. Hmm. Mhm. So it's literally like less. Like this was before like everybody is getting like 12 to 16 people in and like well with Need for Speed it just stays was like 8 people. So for the most part, um, it's one of those games where like the reason that you mostly enjoy it is because of how many stuff there is here. Like, goodness. Ay, oh no, our car is broken down. What should I do? Psych! Lower your speed. I am literally going 100 miles an hour. Oh, and this game was also sponsored by Hot Wheels. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, you can't be serious. Hmm. Okay, not gonna lie. I'm getting chased by more than, what, 3 to 4 cop cars? And I'm going 81 miles an hour. I don't know if it's just me, but that is, in my opinion, completely sad. Like, what in the world? mean, then again, these 2015 cops are by far apparently the most chill out of out of any Need for Speed game that involves the cops. So more than 4 minutes. Alright. Uh-oh. I can imagine like, oh my god, he just crashed. Everybody box him in. It's like, oh my. This is Need to Most Wanted all over again. Talking about the good one, not the bad one. Hey look, cops. An event that's more important than me. Oh, I haven't done that in years. Oh, goodness. Holy crap, my car is... My Ford Supra. Oh goodness. Then again, it has been a while since I actually driven a Supra with over 1,000 horsepower. Alright. Let's see, how much money do I have? Now, if you have missed my challenge for today, challenge is to literally reach over 250 grand just by racing. And keep in mind, I started with 197 grand is because of the cars I sold, which was the Porsche, the AMG, and I think the Ferrari as well, which literally adds up to literally 250 grand. Not 250 grand. It was like 197 grand, but that's because like a lot of parts are added. So yeah, there's that. Um, so in the show, but unfortunately, like um, like if anything, that car probably wouldn't fit in terms of the timeline it took place in, because by that time the LP 670-4SV would have been like what, like 5 years old, and it would have been not only outclassed but it would be like outdated. Um, and besides, no one in their right mind would actually would modify a Murcielago like this unless if they actually wanted to. All right. And 17 grand. Let's see, not 17 grand. 70,000 rep. Not 70. 17,000 rep doing it's a sprint race. Ah. That's easier said than done. Study event because I do not feel like inviting people unless they have some money. Oh crap. What the GTR? Are you trying to find that? Oh my god. Okay. Oh jeez. I probably should switch this vehicle to at least like balance. Oh, that was easy. Crap, 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 crap. What? How? That does not make any sense. Oh my god. That is by far the most stupidest thing ever. I was in front. How in the world did I finish second? Oh my god. And see, that's the only problem with. That's the only problem I have with this game sometimes is the fact that, like, if you're out on front and you actually end up crossing up the finish line first, and then you wonder what's going on, and all of a sudden, boom, you got hit with the second place, and it's like, I was in front of you. How in the world do you finish second? Oh, okay, that's probably the other reason why my car is signed all the time. Okay. On to the balance, boy, you young lad. Alright. Alright then. Well, I finished the. Well, actually, finished. Um. Yeah, that didn't do much. Like, what the heck? This is. Oh my god. Alright. Oh god! My bad. Camaro Z28. Hello, welcome to the live stream. So you're wondering what I'm doing? Well, you ever heard of Air Tools Revisit, or like you've seen So actually playing some old games. Um, I think it was around. I think it was called like Throwback Thursday or something. But yeah, since it's Thursday and I haven't played any classic games in a while, so that's the only reason why I'm doing this in the first place. Alright, let's try this again. I'm hoping that I actually count one of the checkpoints. That's probably what now the big question is, in terms of like hard stuff, I wonder what they're gonna add next, because we'll have to predict on what cards they're going to be adding. I'm pretty sure they're going to add the 3 new cards that was released in the using the mobile games. So literally, like the Skyline GTT 4-door, um, the D100ZX, and I think there was a Solstice in there. But yeah, more or less uh, it wasn't that bad. Okay. Is it a game? Yeah, I'm max level. Alright, let's see how much do I have. 223. Alright. Alright, it's time for me to actually grab something that I actually like to actually use. Because although can I drop? It's actually full. Um so yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that it's full, but at the same time, um not being bothered, but yeah, it's actually not that bad. Um Not to mention, um and so you wanna know how long I've been playing this game? Um I think the last time um I think the first time I played this, we actually just gotten like I think it's called the Eddie's challenge thing. I think that's what it was called. And then along with that, we had like more Hoshi-san's Diablo, and then Ken Block's Mustang. So that's basically how old, like that's how you know, like is you have it was like the first day I ever played Need for Speed 2015. You had to see what update was it back then. Oh, excuse me. Because you never know. Like literally, of all things to actually happen, uh, is okay. For example, like is you like so for the most part, here's how you know when someone's played Need for Speed 2015. Like if they play, like you can ask them, like if they say like it was like literally when they didn't have like a way to actually copy from one side to the other, that means I've been playing this game since launch. They say like the last time I played was like when they had like when they had like the extra Legends card, that means that they just got it, that they played the game like from the first update. And then if they say like me, where literally they play the game when having money in this game. Like goodness. As I do remember, like back in I think like one of the updates, like literally, like every single time, like you have to like go to every time you do a challenge, like you actually not only get an RP, but you get like some sort of like a part, or like some sort of like I can't remember if it was like a money, it was like money or parts, but like literally like the first like 5 you actually get like a sticker or something. I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense than I thought it would. I'm like, okay, that's actually not bad. I'm getting chased by Skylines? What in the world? They're not even part of the race! They're doing YouTube as well. Yeah, for the most part. Oh god, okay. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, dang it. Oh, I had two. No. Oh, god. I had so much. Why? Why of all things actually ruined it? One of the okay, of all things to ruin it. Why does one tab actually ruin the actual one tab ruin the actual batch? Alright, that's basically what it is. Alright, let's see. 2-1. That's not bad. And that is so unnecessary. Like, what in the world? Okay. And I'm like good to the finishes. Well, I guess we got 3 Willowmakers. Pretty much. Oh jeez! Wait, someone driven an X15? Huh. Okay, here's the thing. In my experience, it looks like the driver that's 15 actually has gotten used to the drifting physics for that car because it has been outside seeing someone actually drifted a S15, and trust me, I know how hard it is to actually drift that specific S chassis. Like it's a sorry S15. And 293. Not bad. Ugh. Installed. I've been had installed. No way. Yeah, actually not double. I think my if I remember correctly, it was my what's that called? I think it was my I think the teacher I did and just did my engine class literally told me like literally they're moving like they're opening everything up in COVID. So it was like 50% of it is like okay, so it's like half is gonna be on like yeah, half is gonna be like on what's that called? Half is gonna be on um half is gonna be like hybrid and then the other half's gonna be okay, ow. Anyways, yeah, half is gonna be hybrid and have one and the other half's gonna be like going into classes and then like the next like literally like next spring semester like I think everything's gonna be open up, so that's how it's going. Okay, so we have an AMG GT, another RX-7, and a GTR. Two of those actually make sense. The GTR on the other hand, unless it's converted to rear-wheel drive, then that makes no sense at all. But then again, in my opinion, even though I didn't buy the AMG GT that much, I just like how it sounds. Like no joke. Like if you had like a V8 powered Benz, you would know what that sound is. Like the more you hear it, it's like, yes, please swap that engine into my Benz. It's like you got a C300 and then you saw AMG GT and then you just see how big the V8 is. Like, put that thing in my C300. Like, no joke. He's like, okay, but what do you call it? I'll call it C500 because, well, it's a 5-liter V8 and it's a C-Class. So, yeah, we're good. But in all seriousness, like, no joke, of all the cars that most people do not realize that had V8s. A lot of people didn't realize that the CLKs, like from 2006, well, not 2006, 2004, all the 2007, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2007, 2008, I can't remember. But, yeah, those have V8s. And they're ridiculously cheap for what they are. But, yeah, sometimes I've gotten used to like how much the car is, depending on each one to make the car sound good, or add like the inline 4 for the turbo, and that makes roughly 200, 300-ish horsepower, depending on upgrades. But let's see, 360. That's a lot. All right. Alright then. Ooh. We're very close. We're very, very close. All we need is, wait, 247. Huh. Okay, that's not bad. All I need is like 300. All I need is like 300, not 300, 300 bucks. That's basically what I need. And you wonder why I say 300? Well, in actuality, it's $3,000. But sometimes a lot of us Americans usually say like 2,500 or 3,500, or like 1,200 bucks. Like, but it depends on what type of cost you're going for. Let's see. Okay. I think there is not bad. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. You go on 3. All right. All right. And Jesus Christ, I'm literally 27th. How long has it been? Ay, ay, ay. Well, it's not that much, but it should be fine. It's going more than $20,000. Not $20,000. 20,000 drift points in a very, very small track. Doing that stuff. 20,000 points. And I can't drive to save my life. Yet to win with the car to get more parts for it. If you're talking about Nekai-san's Porsche, then yeah, you have to literally win. You have to literally win with that guy's Porsche, which, keep in mind, is legit only has a couple of parts that is custom. And to be completely honest, I don't know how much horsepower to make, but apparently it doesn't matter because Amy is OP. Okay, of all characters you race in this game, Amy is 100% OP. This game is easy enough anyway. finally gotten, I finally got to the goal of $250,000. Now, it may not be a million, alright? It may not be a million, but what actually counts is what you do with the money. Because, well, I don't know what to do with the money. um, but yeah, normally it will be like, it's like, oh, how much is this car? It's like, oh, yeah. Alright, so it's time for me to put away literally half the car. So, Supra, move to the warehouse. RX-7, move to the warehouse. Murcielago, move to the warehouse. And I guess that's it. Yep. So it's literally just Skyline Evo. Let's see. Hmm. What car have I not used in a while? Hmm. Hmm. I have more trouble lifting up my work to eat than beating Speed 2015. It's not. How is it that hard? Like going the world? Oh my goodness. Um. Hmm. This is a tough choice because literally I have driven every single car in this game, and keep in mind this is not flex. This is more of like what car should I actually pick. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, I think in the end I probably gotta pick up this car anyway. Um. Behold, Honda's best, well, second best car they made. The first one is the NSX, so there's that. Um, okay, and then last but certainly not least, um, hmm, I'm not gonna pick up the, I'm not gonna pick this one up because literally, the 2017 GTR is surprisingly a little bit slower than um than the 2015 GTR. How much horsepower has is the Evo fully tuned? Um, if you're talking about maxed out wise, then you're looking at it. 1014 horsepower. Which, in my opinion, that is kind of realistic because a lot of people have spent a lot of money to make these type of cars over 1000 horsepower, which is not bad. But at the same time, it's more or less um, is more or less ideal to actually do that because obviously, as you're building a 1000 horsepower Evo, something's gonna break. Um, hmm. It is one car that I've not driven in a while. Oh, actually, I do remember a car. It's right here. My Porsche 911 GT3 RS. And do I have delivery for it? Let's see. Nope, I had no delivery for it. Okay, let's quite surprising. Um, hmm. ZM3. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Porsche, but use is got to go. uh, yeah, that was kind of a waste of money. I I can't believe I spend all that money on a Porsche when I don't have a livery or have any idea how long it's been. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm going with the Corvette. And yes, because although, yeah, I do have a 2JZ powered Supra and LS powered Corvette, makes more sense. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so what New Speed has done throughout the years is the fact that this car, has the Circuit Garage bike kit. Like, no joke. Like, this is by far the most interesting bike kit I've seen out of everything else. Unfortunately, they took that out in terms of, like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, like by the time the next game came out, it was no longer there. So I'm like, what the heck happened? Like, literally, where is the Oh yeah, no. This um yeah, I'm going with the yeah. In terms of bike kits, I'm going with the version one. It's like it's not a bike kit, it's more like a roof option, but uh yeah, it actually kind of works. Hmm. Chase Racing, and then there's Circuit Garage. Hmm. Ooh, actually. Ah, Grace. Now I'm in a dilemma. Let's see. I do want this, but at the same time I want a cleaner look. Hmm. You know what? I'm going with the street style splitter because why not? Um. Mm, I mean, the wide body is not bad. It's just that of all things, like literally to be considered, um, actually that's hmm. I guess it does need a side skirt after all. The only thing it needs is a hmm. I guess it needs a diffuser and canards. That's basically about it. Um, this is Voltex 3 version. Then there's a race style diffuser. Hmm. Yeah, going with that. Um, and then along with this. Hmm. Okay, so it turns out the S2000 wasn't a crapshoot after all. Alright. Um, I already had two cars that car shop glow lights, so I'm gonna keep this one like stock. Um, see, wings wise, mm, too big. Mm, it's perfect, yes, but I don't have any JS racing, don't have any JS racing parts. APRs, that is out of my league for the most part. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it stock. Okay, for the most part, it's actually is not that bad. The only thing that oh, actually. Ooh. Uh. Let's see. Okay, these are not bad. Okay, the only thing is like. Hmm. And I'm back to square one because I don't know what part to choose. Um. You know what? I'm going with the J's Racing Wide because at least with that it has a cleaner look. Okay, Jake's Racing, COS #1 in its vault. That is way too big of a gap. Like, what in the world? Sea West is not bad. I mean, it releases heat, but it's not gonna be light enough. And then the Jays Racing, I don't know what that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that bulge is, but yeah, it's gonna be one of those days where literally like either go for a cleaner look or you're going for something stupid. But okay. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna go with a 2000s type build, and I ain't going with some VX, not VX, VS double X's. I think I skipped it. Upgrade your car to a man with a bulge on his hood. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that wait. Now I thought about it. I need to look up where. I need to look at um the under the hood of the S2000 because I probably didn't even bother thinking about it. But yeah. Let me just check in the case. Honda S2000. Okay. Um. Hmm. I'm just looking for. Let's see. Oh, that's what it is. Strange because it has, because because it's not on the original hood. Actually, that bulge, that's where the air filter is. Not air filter, air intake is. Like no joke. Like I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Like why is there like a bulge there? I'm like, oh, that's what it was. Okay, that makes plenty of sense. Hmm. And then okay, that's actually okay. Not gonna lie, that is clean. No, just no cap. Like this is probably the cleanest S2000 I've ever done. And then hmm. Okay, let's see here. The garage behind these perks. Huh. Actually, I got it all correct. Into good racing. Speed hunter. Huh. Actually, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna paint the wheels though because I actually do like the look of the wheels. Um, okay. So up next is the Scion FRS, which unfortunately discontinued around 2016, which, in my opinion, it would have made a lot more sense to actually just keep it around until come around as I say they kept it around, but it's now 8.6 instead of a FRS. And yes, this is what it actually looked like. Alright, so first things first. Hmm. And we're not going with that Lexus looking. Oh my goodness. They were not going with some Lexus looking front bumper. It apparently makes absolutely no sense. Alright, so next it's huh. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, so you check. And yes, this is that's what my YouTube used to be called before like before I got to like change it because like SGG sounds like a clan name. Like, oh no, like we're not going with that. I'm not going with that name anymore. So I decided instead of Goddrifter slash SGG, because if you wonder what it stands for Samurai Guru Games, which is modeled after the shirt I made, and yeah, I think I've gotten rid of it since. But yeah, now it's instead of what's that called? Because now instead of like it's Goddrifter247sun slash SGG, it's now Goddrifter247sun Productions. That's basically what it's called now. Um, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go all out and full on stance the mess out of it. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My mic is muted. Um, so yeah, for the most, what I'd say is like I feel like this car is literally a skittle. Like it doesn't matter what color it is or how many wheels or what type of wheels you fit into it. It actually does look very good. But yeah, in terms of like which one I like the most, this I see if I'd say top three, this is one, the one that I, nice look by the way, thank you. All right, so I have 81 grand. I think it's because I didn't spend any money on like stuff such as like performance and stuff. But um, hey, the funny thing is, I actually do like the Corvette in this game. Like, if anything, um, I'm more of the type of person that actually wants to keep the cars like at least clean and simple. Hmm. Let's see. Well, not thought about it. This car has zero 01 parts. I am turning this thing to a zero 01. I don't care if it's a zero 06 or not. Oh my goodness. Anyways, bumper zero 01. And I think that's the tweezer. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. That's actually not bad. Alright. Okay, so I defined the closest thing to. Actually, I already found it. This is in the Rotiform Forge LVSs. Like I most here's like when it comes to this game, it's for the wheels. Unless they're classics, then it's a different wheel entirely. But it's either Rotiform 5052 works or either or raise. But if it's a classic car, then it's either SSR or Watanabe. Vorsteiner, even though they have, even though the cars have, even though they have really good-looking wheels, and trust me, it is kind of true. But at the same time, I do not want to spend a lot of money on like their wheel setup because literally those things literally cost 2K per wheel. And also it also depends on the wheel as well, so it's basically all that plus the addition of how many wheels they actually made. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's yeah. This is like of all things that actually happen, sometimes that mess happens. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry, I got um oh, okay, never mind. It actually came like that. Never mind. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Got it. Um. And yeah, I think I'm good to go. All right. Hmm. Cop MGT. Now you're wondering what that stands for. It's not an acronym, but it actually is shortened for magnet. That's you see what it is. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Okay. So now it's time for some performance book or rap. Excuse me. Hmm. I think supercharger V3 hybrid is actually not bad. Um, I said I'll be very surprised if we reach 1,000 horsepower just with the supercharger. So let me see you. Hmm. And I am out of money. Oh, great. Wait. Oh, snap. I can actually claim this? Nice. Okay. Hmm. Going with some grip tires, and I'm guessing that's about it. Alright. Um. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just. Alright. I'm gonna take a drive of this and see if I can actually, my goodness, that subtle whine. Okay, now this is gonna be interesting because Corvettes these days are going around. Maybe you see a lot of people buying them like they're hotcakes. Like I would not be surprised if like a high school student actually was able to afford like a Corvette C6 with literally with over 100,000 mileage, and it came with a supercharger. How's that? Well, this is what happens when you look back. Things like this usually happen. Oh god. I am officially in love with this car. Like no and along with the waterform wheels, oh my goodness, this what race make you the most money on? Well, easy. Wait, let's see. Basically, wait, in terms of like easy mode, oh, unfortunately, all the races I've been doing are literally in hard difficulty, but they're easy. But most people say like, oh, it's not that. Oh, it's really hard. Well, actually, they're easy because Nautilus and Remaster made me the most money because of like because of all things like oh with this one you need to get the fully adjustable suspension to actually play this event. And then in terms of like Nautilus, there's nothing that I need to acquire. Just go in and then just do the race. And like both those races can actually earn you $8,000. No, but in easy slash short race. Um, well in that case, um, just do neck to neck. Like it's basically there. Like it's easy to actually do. Since it, and not to mention it's a drag race, so you should be good. And not to mention it's not that hard to shift. Like your shifting is literally the right analog stick. That's that. All right. Let's see if I can actually get to it. Okay. Okay. I don't know, do not know if this feels nostalgic or not, but my goodness. Well, yeah. In terms of like race wise, uh, that one, and then there's Drag to Town, which actually is more of a drag race and everything else. But the drift, it's not. I think it's either drift styles or like drift. Um, hold on. Sorry, my car's do something, but okay, it's a drift contest. Those two actually, those two drift contests I mentioned are like literally, I think they're 3 or 2 minutes tops. Like no joke. Ay, But yeah, no joke. Always, but no joke. In terms of like what type of what my okay? Actually, no. All now that I mention this, my favorite moments in this game specifically is literally the moment that you're basically just racing against. Yeah, the drags are good. Yeah, cause like literally like a couple, not a couple minutes, but it's like more than like a couple of seconds, and it's like okay, you're good. But at the same time, it's actually not that bad. Let's see. Okay, let's see it. Literally with a turbo and a elite tune racing build block, I end up with 456 horsepower. Oh my god. I don't know what's more funnier. The fact that literally, like, of all things to be considered, this is by far my most powerful Honda that I ever owned. Well, much, I have much more powerful Hondas in the past, but I haven't, wait, yeah, not, I haven't driven those in a while, which will be my NSX, which actually is not that bad. Um, then there's the Corvettes and stuff. Um, hmm. Okay, let me just grab the S2000 so I can actually switch. Um, I can actually switch the vehicles. Like, although like, in my opinion, I believe that the new 86 slash FRS, not FRS, 86 slash BRZ is gonna be the ones that actually like make it through like shells. Like it'll be the craziest thing ever. Like no joke. It's gonna be like a couple, not a couple months, a couple of years ago, where literally like everybody is like buying wide bodies for cars like the BRZ and the FRS, not FRS, BRZ and the BRZs and the 86s. Um, and a lot of people still do that to this day. But the question is, which bike kit are we? Which bike kit most people are going to go for? Is the is the actual thing that's going to keep us moving. Um, Actually, fun fact: this is by far my most recent shared livery. It had 458 downloads. Now, keep in mind that the most I had in a while was. Hold on, let me grab my FRS, my Ford Focus RS. My mistake. Because that fits a lot more than um, before. So yeah, it's this. So I actually did make this on Chinese New Year, and yeah, keep in mind that it's does this or the does this Need for Speed or Payback had the best had the best customization? In terms of like authentic, like very authenticity, Need for Speed 2015 has that, but Need for Speed Payback wasn't even close to Heat. Like no joke. Although Heat was a combination of 2015 and Payback just mixed together, and then yeah, and without the card system. Like if Payback didn't get didn't have like the card part system, then it would have been like a good game. Unfortunately, they didn't do that well. Not to mention, their vehicle choice was questionable at best. Like, for example, the first update, the first major update, they given us two new cars. They give us the Q60, which makes sense, and the Mini Countryman, which makes no sense. And I believe that if they gotten if Toyota didn't backed out of racing games, then it would have been Like, it would have been good. Like, they could have given us like the new what's it called? They could have given us like the Lexus RCF, like a very special variant of that, and it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. Um, Same thing with the in fact, it's what's the same. In fact, it actually was um, what's that called? I say it wasn't the same thing, but at the same time, uh, it was the exact. Well, it was the exact opposite. Like we were given the Firebird, and you were given the DB5, which those two cars at least make sense. Like they're basically movie cars from different genres of movies. Um, and then the final one just makes absolutely no sense. Like, for example, the Alfa Romeo makes sense because at that time the car recently just came out and it was pretty good so far until you get to the trucks. Like, Colorado didn't make. Well, it's not the fact that I don't like the car. I wish that was the Silverado that was picked. Because at least with the Silverado, you can at least get a Raptor competition, not not the Raptor versus the Colorado because they're both V6s. Um, and then there's the SVR, which is in my opinion my least favorite one, and I still regret buying the DLC. Well, I don't regret buying the DLC because I gotten every single thing, but it still makes no sense. Like, why did they give us like why did they give us an SVR when in actuality they could have given us like an RX-8 or a 300ZX? Like that would have been like I would have been fine with it. Um, I mean, then again, the Raptor already had a competition, already had something to go to compete against, and that was the Chevrolet C10. Like that's basically an off-roads. Basically, it's basically a favorite in terms of off-roading wise. Um, and not to mention the only problem I had with Payback was I think there's two things. One is the fact that the vanity parts are locked behind crates, which in my opinion you can just play the game and then just you know like go through every single one of them until you get like really this really set of bags that you can actually put onto your car. And not to mention, I do not feel like buying a second-hand vehicle of the same exact thing, but in a different class. That's why I prefer Heat more than Payback because even though he has some problems, yeah, I can admit he has some problems, but at least with Heat, it was memorable. Like no joke. Of all things, like lately I've been apparently I made the world's fastest Volvo. Like I don't know what it is, but um, yeah, it's like okay, just slap in a McLaren motor into the car and then boom, you're basically the fastest thing out there. But at the same time, um, the I say the only thing I do not miss of the missing Payback was the car system, the way you had to buy like a secondhand car, and I do not miss the drag races. I don't miss them at all. In fact, those drag races are not gonna lie, pretty annoying. Especially if you have like traffic mixed in, and you're just like, why can't you just go to an actual drag strip? Like that makes absolutely no sense. but um, well yeah. Um, in terms of my favorite thing in the EC2015 is the fact that literally like these like they have parts and they taught you what these parts do, and it's like, okay, not only are you learning about about these parts, but each and every single part gives you a certain amount of horsepower. Like for example, this aftermarket camshaft uh, gives me plus 16 horsepower and plus 15 foot-pounds of torque. Which, keep in mind, that's a lot for a supercharged Corvette. And yeah, I'm gonna add that to the list. They didn't even have superchargers in Payback. I'm like, who who in the right mind agreed with this car system thing? Cause, like, yeah, it's Vegas. They're literally infamous having having like gambling type stuff. But at least with the bets, it makes sense. The performance, on the other hand, makes no sense. Like you have, like for example, like you know what? It's like trying to get like the same exact brand of part, but you need to buy different parts for the car, but you want to get the same brand. And sometimes you get like 3 and 3, but other times you get like times 6, and they give like 3 perks, and it's like, yeah, okay, we're going with it. It's like, really, guys? Like, at least with all this, it makes sense. But on the other hand, it's like, who greenlight this? Who in the world greenlight this stupid card system? Like, who? 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 Mother who? Oh my god. Anyway, Um, so that'll be it for now. I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. See you next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at G27S. And last but certainly not least, check out my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Productions Garage Museum. And if you have the time, make sure you check out my first Let's Play of this game. And and most likely, it may be different from from the account I have versus my Let's Play account, but overall, that'll be it for now. This is Gotcha signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.